Madison attempts to speak English properly and use technology, take 103. And thank you, Pedro, for giving Mr. Killick this wonderful idea, because it's not like I've been sitting here for the past 5 hours constantly repeating myself 90 different times, and then I had to drink through 3 water bottles or lose any least bit of patience I had to begin with. But other than that, we're good. So anyway, back to my book, You Carry Less Stadium by Madison Bowie. Hey everybody, I'm Brady, and welcome to You Carry Less Stadium, home of the New Salem Patriots. The game won't begin until another hour, so let me show you around. First, we have the cell wall, or the stadium walls. Both the cell wall and the stadium walls provide structure and shape for their cells/stadiums. They are found in plant cells, and they are a rigid structure that surrounds the cell membrane and supports the cell. They are also made up of a complex sugar called cellulose. Then, we have the cell membrane, or the stadium entrance. Just like the cell membrane, the entrance to the stadium controls what enters and leaves the stadium. They are a protective layer that surrounds all cells, and it acts as a barrier and controls what enters and leaves the cell. It is also a phospholipid bilayer. Third, we have the mitochondria, or the fans. Fans are responsible for creating energy/noise and support for the team. As for mitochondria, they also create energy by breaking down nutrients. They are known as the powerhouse of the cell. They have 2 membranes, and they break down nutrients to provide energy for the cell, as I have said previously. Next, we have the nucleus, or the head coach. Nucleus is the control center of the cell, just like how the head coach controls every major aspect of the football team. It plays a role in growth, metabolism, and reproduction. DNA is also located here, and it carries information needed to make new cells and organisms. For example, the head coach of the New England Patriots, or the New Salem Patriots, is Bill Belichick. His role, or his job, is to assign different plays for the players. He calls all the shots, and he decides what happens within the football team. Next, we have the nucleolus, or the quarterback. The nucleolus can be found within the nucleus and is responsible for making RNA. Meanwhile, the quarterback is responsible for carrying out the coach's calls and making plays. It makes ribosomes, makes RNA, protein, and it has double membranes. Following, we have the cytoskeleton, or the stadium framework. Both the cytoskeleton and the framework of a stadium provides anchorage and gives the shape of a cell/stadium. It is composed of a protein, and it maintains the shape of a cell/provides anchorage for cells, and it has a network of thin fibrous elements made up of microtubules and microfilaments. Then we have cytoplasm, or grass. The grass or football turf holds/gives players a turf to play on, similar to how cytoplasm holds organelles in place. It is a jelly-like substance that holds organelles in place, and it contains water, salts, and organic compounds. Then we have the endoplasmic reticulum, or the stands. Stands transport and allows people to move from their seats to many different places. The endoplasmic reticulum is similar as it is an internal delivery system of the cell. It is the internal delivery system of the cell, and it transports proteins, lipids, and other materials. There are 2 types, the rough ER and the smooth ER. The smooth ER is often covered in ribosomes, as seen here, and the smooth ER does not. Next, we have the ribosomes, or the cheerleaders. Ribosomes function by creating protein for cells, and cheerleaders function by creating hype, excitement, and noise for the team. This is the site of protein synthesis. Organelles composed of RNA and protein. It is not covered by a cell membrane and can be found on the rough ER or in the cytoplasm. Moving on, we have lysosomes, or the defense. Lysosomes break down and recycle cell components, which can be compared to how the defensive players on the football team look to break plays and keep the other team from scoring. Lysosomes contain enzymes that break down and recycle cell components. Cells break down if lysosomes explode, and they are found in both plant and animal cells. Then we have the vacuole, or the restroom. Vacuoles hold water, food, and waste. Restrooms also hold water and waste. They hold food and water for later use or waste for removal, and it is the storage structure of the cell. Plants also have a central vacuole, and animals have many small vacuoles, and they are a sac-like structure. Then we have the Golgi apparatus, or the vendors. Both vendors and the Golgi apparatus package and secrete items. For example, the Golgi apparatus packages proteins and lipids as vendors packages Patriots merchandise to the consumers or the fans. It modifies and packages proteins and lipids and receives proteins and lipids from the rough ER. It also helps with protein synthesis, and it has a structure of stacks of folded membranes. Then we have the chloroplast, or the concession stands. Chloroplast makes food for the cells, and concession stands provide food for all the fans. They are found in plants and algae. It contains green chlorophyll, and it is a site of photosynthesis. Then we have the centriole, or the field workers. The centriole aids in cell division, and field workers aid in preparing the turf for the game time. It aids in cell division. It's made of microtubules and is found in pairs. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. However, it looks like it's game time, so we should probably take our seats. Let's go Patriots and all of the hard-working organelles. Until next time!